What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, March 4th. I'm getting ready to go home. And then not for the day, but just for a little bit. So I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about, I guess, so many things. Like the first thing that comes to mind is time management. That's something that I'm working on right now, making sure that I take breaks for myself. And then I ask God, Holy Spirit, please guide me and lead me as I create this content, and allow it to be a blessing to whoever is listening on the other end. So today I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about, I know the other day we talked a little bit about anxiety, so we are going to talk about anxiety again today. And just to remind you guys that when you feel something start to creep up in terms of your stress level, to make sure to tackle that head on right away instead of putting it off and trying to ignore it. Sometimes we're going through stressful situations in our lives, sometimes where everything seems like it's going right, but you feel this wave of like stress or overwhelm, anger or depression flood over you. And to remember there's such a thing as spiritual warfare, and to handle and to address that accordingly. That means we need to be praying, that means we need to be reading our word, that means we need to spend time in worship, and to not put that off. Because the more you do, the more you start to lose that battle within, because you're not fighting with anything. So I'm going to give you guys some scriptures on that, and then I am going to let you go. And that brings us to Ephesians 6:10-11. Finally, brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the full armor of God, that you might be able to withstand against the devil's evil schemes. And I will put that verse below. But yes, we want to make sure that when we are fighting with the enemy, when we're at spiritual warfare, that we're prepared for what we're dealing with. Or maybe we're not prepared when the day started, and then we recognize what's going on, to ask ourselves, would you go into a fight without boxing gloves? Probably not. You might end up worse off than if you were prepared. Would you go into a sword fight without a shield? It's the same thing with our spiritual warfare. We want to make sure that we are prepared, and we fight spiritual battles not with our fists, but with the sword of the Spirit, with the word, and with the word, with prayer, and with worship. I love you guys. I hope this was a blessing to someone, and I hope to see you